I'm Jacqueline, author of the Fearless Factor motivational programs. I'm a coach and a workshop leader. I would like to be considered for both the video and the radio show, having been host of my own radio show for 18 months called Fearlessly Speaking on Achieve Radio, where I had the opportunity to interview many different women. The book The Fearless Factor is really based on my life. People ask me why I get involved with fear. Well, that's because when I was growing up, fear was really the dominant emotion in the house. My father was an alcoholic, he was abusive, and I learned to run and duck very, very early in life. The real drama of my life was not over until I reached the age of 35, when I got pregnant again and I said, enough already. This child will leave me before I leave her. This was really going to be important. So I began the journey of healing. And as we know, Hay House and Movers and Shakers is all about healing. So I began this process of healing that would eventually lead me to creating the Fearless Factor. Commitment is really a big thing. When people come in for my coaching practice, I always say to them, you want to change? Yeah. How committed are you to it? Oh, I'm committed. Okay. We're going to start taking some actions. Well, I'm busy. I've got things. No. Are you committed? Do you really want to change? I mean, I'll ask everyone in this room right now, do you really want to change where you are right now? To step out of the fears and really develop a plan for your future that makes you feel good. Because you have the power. Let me get this really clear. You have the power. I don't care how bad circumstances are, you have the power. Now, I've worked with clients, and over the years I've been told that I'm inspiring, I'm creative, I have enormous strength and enormous courage, and I'm also very committed. And part of the reason for that was at the age of 43 I took up martial arts, and at 49 I earned my black belt in karate. And I found that through the whole process of the training, there was discipline, there was focus, there was commitment, there was follow through. All of the elements that were missing in my early life, I found later on in life. And I've been able to translate that in the work that I've been doing. Why I chose the jungle theme, because I feel that we have this jungle in our minds. You know, we have all these dangerous creatures, we have all these scenarios that we're, terrified of before we even get there. I tell the story in the book of 4 women standing at the entrance to the jungle. They're looking down the path. They know that at the other end of this there is extraordinary beauty and there's also incredible freedom. So they say, yes, let's do this. And then I say, how many actually took the journey? None. Because they made a decision, but they didn't take the action. When I took on this issue of fear, most people run away from it. I decided to step up to it because fear is one of the most powerful motivating forces there is. And what I've learned over my life is authenticity is very important to me. What you see is what you get. I'm very honest. I'm also incredibly creative. I'm the author of 5 books. I've created a CD of songs. I've stood in front of thousands of people singing as a cantor for synagogues in Paris and Amsterdam. I've had a variety of life experiences, including being a global nomad. I was born in Scotland. I've lived in London, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Paris, Amsterdam, Bali, and now New York. So for me, the diversity of life has been very much a pattern of my experiences. I have a client that I worked with who came to me in an abusive relationship. She had been 10 years trying to get out of it. She didn't know how to do that. And in 6 months, we reached a point where she had a divorce. She was much clearer about her direction. And now she wants to be an expert in her field, which is the atomic industry. So in the next year, we're going to be working on making her the very best that she can be. And that's truly what gets me out of bed in the morning, is the fact that I can help in whatever way I can. I've been blessed with gifts, and those gifts get translated out into the world at large.
Marianne Williamson endorsed the Fearless Factor, which was a huge gift to me. And she said that she had spent the morning with the book and that it inspired her and made her happy to know that I was out there helping women at this moment and would continue to help more as we go through. My journey through life has led me to this place right now, where I can truly understand what is fear, how does it function, and what can we do about it, by knowing that fear is one of the most powerful motivating forces in the human experiences, and that it's an option. And I like to say, there's no such thing as being fearless, because fear is normal. But it's the choices and decisions we make when fear shows up in our life. That's what I help people do, is make those choices and decisions so they can live their best life now. I'm a mover and shaker, absolutely. I've been moving and shaking all my entire life.
How many in this room can ask for what they want? Who? Anyone. For anything. Can you ask for business? Can you ask in your relationship for things to change? Can you ask your clients for things that you may need? This is all developing skills. Because if we don't learn to ask for what we want, guess what? We're not going to get what we want.